manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Heck of a performance in his last time on the mound. I know it's still a small sample size, but I'm seeing a guy who can really challenge hitters at this level. Al Leiter, what are you seeing when you look at him?
Seeing an exceptional plus fast.
Wednesday Night Baseball now.
Wednesday Night Baseball.
And now, Lorenzo King. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lead off the bat.
And that misses ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The count now at 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nobody out now.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. First pitch of the AB now. Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Back up the middle. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
I didn't do it right.
Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. And there's 1 away. And now the first pitch. Dylan Cronin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Carlson matches up here in this one against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
The third baseman.
Tristan Casas is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, we got 2.
Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Ready now is Ernst. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fry is over to take a look at it.
See it driving. See it driving.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, David Fry. And he takes ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1 the count now. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Brandon Woodruff is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
2 balls and a strike now. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Nah, fucking 31 is furthering.
Next to dig in, Lorenzo Cain. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is with. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. So take a look at ball 1.
Off right now.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground near home. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Stepping in next, Narvaez trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in is Dylan Carlson, the potential tying run for him at third base. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. That misses 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So the next to bat will be Ernst. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Comes set and the 0-1.
No,
Machado. Disciplined here. It's 0-2. Slater is off at first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down. Next to bat is Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate is David Fry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Slater's under it. And that retires the side. Nothing doing.
Doing amazing right
now.
now.
Next up, Ernst. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Nice lead. Come on, let it fly right here.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's boy, good lead.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat it. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
A ball and a strike now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Christian Yelich is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
1-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
One out now, one out.
The 1-2. And he got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Narvaez.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Tristan Casas is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Slater is there, 1 away. Next up is David Fry. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, now, we got one. We got one.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Colton Wong will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You down here?
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
7 with the.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ernst. First pitch on the way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Slater leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2.
I don't like this pitcher.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. St. Louis jumped out. Win.
26 and 26.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. And stepping in, Hoyt Shinjo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, one game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Popped him up. Brown has a play. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 down and a runner at first. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Strike taken to throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire.
Yeah, talk to him, dude. Talk to him. Show him who you are.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Palm ball in there, strike one. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Down the right field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Fail. Yes, I
So now into the box is Edwin Rios, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Brown is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
was not even looking at that.
So next to hit is Michael Busch. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 0-1 the count from the belt. Kicks and deals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
So So a man at second here with 2 away. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Tony Gonsolin. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
3-1 to him now.
Down to 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hoyt Shinjo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding us.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Brock Detheridge will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
1-0.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seeger. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Palm ball. And he jumps ahead there 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now the pitcher, Ernst. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. All set for the start of the 4th. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Cody is
and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is Slater. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Thank you for helping me out. But 0 for 2 today.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. A ball and no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Edwin Rios will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the...
Too much
And now here is Michael Bush looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Slater is there, 2 down.
When you get a hit.
So here now is the pitcher, Tony Gonsolin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hoyt Shinjo. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit, Brock Detheridge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here comes the 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Slater.
Always let it hit.
Can't get
Always
to it.
let it
This
hit.
one's down.
Why?
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1 from the stretch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Detheridge leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Don't want to forget about it. First offering on its way as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Oh. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Popped him up. Brown is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning.
Good job.
For LA, we are still scoreless. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Ernst, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bellinger will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head. Next up is Max Muncie. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Hit down the line at first, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He was a double play victim last time around. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Stepping up is Michael Bush.
Now batting, second base.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Alec Bettinger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll just...
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tony Gonsolin takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Tommy Canely records the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
I need a fielding. Practice field. I just want all my games to be on point. Reaction time. Good job.
I mean, he's coming off an absolutely dominant pitching performance his last time out. Jen, you've been there. You saw some of the highlights of this game. He's got to be filmed.
How do you watch out for Husmer, Manny Machado, and Fenton Tetris Jr.? Those like the top 3, and then maybe the catcher Nola is pretty on fire. But the pitcher's on cold. I'm on fire. My whole team is cold. What the fuck, team?
Summer sun is nearly set, and
my whole team is cold. If I don't get a run this game, I'm gonna be pissed.
And now in the box, Jake Croninworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eric Hosmer retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Manny Machado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Austin Nola. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single.
I need to stop getting freaking hit a strike out.
I gotta be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Chopped weakly to the left. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hey, play 2. Let's roll it up now. Let's go.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded to the right.
Me. Why?
And that runner will hold up at second with
Again, 2 on and 2 no out.
2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So now the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Woo! Told you.
So now to the plate, Ernst. First delivery to him.
Fucking.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel.
Now to the plate, here is Jake Cronin. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Come on, big guy, get your stuff right here.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Stepping in once again is Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now at the plate, Manny Machado struck out in his first at-bat. Line drive base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And it's fouled away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Will Myers struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Now to bat, Austin Nova, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. 1 out, bases empty, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Tommy Pham is in for the second time here as he looks at 1 outside. It's 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High and deep down the left field line. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So next to bat will be Ernst. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch, hacking. gets the first strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second.
Oh my
and
God.
they'll tag
I
him out in the
fucking
rundown.
hate running to work.
So here is Joe Musgrove. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No pitcher.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. The high fastball is in there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted down the line in left. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. And see if he can extend the inning.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning.
Oh my God. No, we fucking did not. That's a surprise.
Manny Machado, he was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
No.
And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see.
Well, there's no
I didn't get the loss. Thank God.
But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alec Bettinger earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Joe Musgrove.
God, I did win. He had 1. I had 1 and run, and You're not giving me their win. We won, but not because of me.